In a country where conversations about human rights often dominate conferences and roundtables, one critical issue quietly slips through the cracks: who protects the protectors? While organizations champion child protection and human rights, many workplaces still lack strong safeguarding systems that shield staff from abuse, harassment, exploitation, and unsafe working conditions. But now, that silence is being disrupted. For this reason, Misereor convened a 2-day intensive safeguarding workshop, bringing together managers and partners from across Nigeria, stretching from the northern plains to the coastal south, where Misereor's decades-long interventions have transformed communities. These partners gathered with a shared goal to strengthen safeguarding measures for safer, more accountable work environments within civil society and faith-based institutions. Representatives of the Dialogue and Partnership Service (DPS) office explains why this topic could no longer be ignored.
Most of in terms of NGOs, most of them have child protection policies, so they are more focusing on child. But if you go around, you see there's also like sometimes a hierarchical point of view that like misuse of power, for example, from a boss or so to worker, or sexual abuse is happening in organizations. So I think it really needs to be something in place to go beyond just child protection.
According to DPS, the workshop was designed to deepen understanding of safeguarding principles and to help organizations develop practical policies that prevent abuse, protect staff, and build trust. 2 senior officials from Misereor also spoke to participants about Misereor's mission and long-standing commitment to Nigeria.
For more than 60 years now, Misereor and its partners have been committed to a dignified life for all, standing with the poor on the one hand and appealing to those in power on the other hand in order to change framework conditions. This has been our mission since the very beginning, and I know that it has also been the mission of many of you as partners of Misereor.
We have a lot of good and effective projects here in Nigeria, especially in the field of access to safe water, but also in the field of rural development, human rights. I think we should try to continue these projects.
Anne expressed satisfaction with the lively engagement and the impressive participation throughout the sessions.
I've got a very good impression. The people are very lively, especially in the beginning when we started with the safeguarding session. It was also very emotional. There was a lot of discussion, and it's very, very positive.
Participants described the workshop as eye-opening, timely, and deeply enriching. For many, safeguarding had been mistakenly treated as a peripheral issue, but now it must be a core organizational priority.
It's a very important and interesting one, because the subject matter is one that is not so common within the civic space engagement, talking about safeguarding.
Since we started this morning, it's been a learning process. We've been learning a lot, especially when it comes to safeguarding and when it comes to our work and development workers.
Well, it has been tremendous, and I would say it's a big privilege, Safeguarding, it's important in the humanitarian service. And it is important for you to really understand what safeguarding means, that it needs to come at various levels, at the organization level, at the level of relationship with partners.
Majorly is on being intentional when it comes to programming in general. So as an organization, we really need to do more as it relates to safeguarding.
To some, workplace simply means a physical office, but the facilitator expanded their understanding. She explained that safeguarding applies to all spaces, relations, and interactions connected to an organization's operations.
So, workplace is now very contextual. If you look at the convention which Nigeria has ratified, it was really very clear that world of work has evolved. Some of us do not just work in our offices. We work in the community. I have friends that once they resume into the community. Don't you think that is their workplace too? Some of us, we work with our computers. We interact with people all over the world. Don't you think that is also where work is being done? So all of those aspects constitute the world of work.
They also agreed on the urgent need for government and corporate organizations to mainstream safeguarding policies, creating safer environments across sectors.
A wake-up call that the Nigerian government should be faithful to the Nigerian people, and it should also be true to its terms and words. We are not seriously in wanting of laws and policies in this regard. It's always about implementation. So we call our government to believe in what they are putting out there.
For Anne, visiting Nigeria for the first time, the journey began with anxiety, but transformed into an enlightening experience upon arrival.
I was a little bit nervous because what we hear about Nigeria, you can imagine what we hear when we are in Germany, and when you read the page of our embassy concerning Nigeria, they say they recommend not to go to Nigeria because of the security situation. So now I'm really lucky that everything was quite safe up to now. We arrived on last Sunday, some days ago, here in Abuja. Everything is fine, and then we went by train to Kaduna. It was a very safe trip.
Still, she observed Nigeria's stark inequality, urging policymakers to work towards bridging the gap.
Nigeria is a very rich country. You can see it here in Abuja. I've seen that big building of the bank where you can really see where the money is. And yes, it's a pity that there is that in balance. There are a lot of poor people, a lot of very rich people, and so the government should strengthen its support to vulnerable people.
Reflecting on Misereo's partnership with civil society and religious organizations in Nigeria, partners described it as fruitful, empowering, and transformative.
I must say that Misereo's intervention with KZE has been very, very impactful, and some of our signature programs that have launched us in the development sector in Nigeria has been funded by Misereo.
Partnership with Misereor is like, I would like to use that as north to south partnership. And we are partnering with them to be able to partner with our own grassroots organization too. Because when we talk about partnership, it should be at equal level. When we are gaining from Misereor, we should also be able to impart that knowledge to those that we are also partnering with at the grassroots.
Misereor has been in partnership with my organization for 30 years now, since 1995. And I must say that the journey has been really very good. They have supported our organization in the area of sustainable rural development, in the area of justice and human rights, as well as in the area of democracy and good governance.
Participants were quick to acknowledge the leadership behind Misereo's role in strengthening the network of partners in Nigeria.
But I can tell you Nigeria is an exceptional destiny. Because the way she relates with every one of us is not just as a partner, but as a family friend, as somebody they have known for a very long time.
But like Oliver Twist, participants expressed desire for more training, more collaboration, more commitment to creating safe spaces for all.
When you look at the category of people that Misereor focuses on, it is the most vulnerable, the underserved communities. And then, so, that is Misereor being a voice to people that would naturally be voiceless. So I will encourage them to continue what they are doing.
To continue to partner so that we have power within our own country, so that we will not continue to japa to their own country, because when you don't empower the poor, the rich will suffer.
As Misereor and its partners return to their various states after the 2-day workshop, the real work begins. Translating lessons into policies, policies into action, and action into safer workplaces for thousands of staff and beneficiaries across Nigeria.